Well, it's time for the National League Divisional Series. The Nationals are back in the playoffs for another season. They're the number 2 seed in the National League, and they're going to be taking on the number 3 seed Chicago Cubs. Now, we won 15 more games than the Cubs did this season. The Nationals were 97-65. We were 1 game behind the first place San Diego Padres in the National League, and the Cubs, won a very bad NL Central, going 82-80 and making the playoffs. On paper, this is a mismatch. This is more of a mismatch than the competitive first-round series on the other side of the bracket between the 4-seeded Miami Marlins, who beat the Los Angeles Dodgers in the wild card game, and of course the Padres. So on paper, again, we should have an easy matchup here, but when you look at this Cubs team, they are very dangerous. You got guys in this team such as Nick Madrigal, you got J.P. Crawford, Spencer Torkelson's on this team, batting third, of the only Cubs All-Star in this lineup, Andrew Vaughn, Rhys Hoskins, the former Philadelphia Philly, and even batting ninth, our old pal in Victor Robles playing center field. So you got some names of this Cubs team that are familiar to the Nationals, and it should be a fun one, again, starting here tonight with game number 1. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more MLB tweeting to the show. Here on the channel, I debated on who I was going to start for this game number 1. I chose Jacob deGrom over Josiah Gray and John Means. Even though deGrom is the worst overall-wise between those three, I still feel most confident in pitching with him tonight over Means, who will probably keep for game number 2. Pitching for the Chicago Cubs will be Zach Plesac, and of course, taking on the multi-time NL Cy Young winner in deGrom. And folks, go make sure to check us out on the socials, Greedo Plays YT on IG and TikTok, and Greedo Plays over on Twitter. And also, go make sure to check out the Rochester Report, posted earlier today, of course, just a AAA gameplay, checking out the guys over there in the minor league system. Here comes Jacob deGrom, though, in the regular season, 13-10 record, ERA of 3.85. He did take a step back, but we'll see what he'll do tonight against this 82-win Cubs team, as Nick Madrigal is going to get us started off by flying out to center field to the Puerto Rican god in Eric Guevara. Now up for the Cubs will be J.P. Crawford, the former Seattle Mariner, is going to swing right through a curveball down. Smith to Vladdy on the drop, third strike. 2 gone in the inning for Spencer Torkelson, the first baseman. The 2-1 unloads on a fastball. Deep left field, nothing Austin Martin can do, but watch, it's up and it's out of here. Spencer Torkelson puts the Chicago Cubs up 1-0, 384 feet off the bat of the former number 1 overall pick. It's 1-0 Chicago now with Andrew Vaughn up, and I think Vaughn just made it back-to-back. Deep left field, if it stays fair, it will. Back-to-back home runs into left field for the Chicago Cubs. Torkelson and Vaughn, 2 guys pretty much play first base. Vaughn's playing the outfield, and now look who's up next. Another guy who plays first base, and Rhys Hoskins. He's DHing on the 1-2 pitch, hitting one on the ground to Mookie Betts. Betts is going to throw him out, but again, the Chicago Cubs go up 2-0, and pitching is going to be Zach Plesac. Mookie Betts comes up first, and Betts will walk to kick off this game. So, in the box will be Juan Soto with the runner on first. 3-2 pitch to the chosen one, and he's going to get popped out into the infield. It will be the shortstop in J.P. Crawford. Yeah, 1 gone in the inning, and here's your Nats lineup for tonight. It will be Betts, Soto, Guerrero, Reyes, Smith, Cruz, Martin, House, Guevara, Pages off the bench with the right-handed pitcher, and we'll get Pages again in when there's a lefty and sub Brady House back on to the bench. But Vladdy with 1 out is going to fly out into left field. He hits one hard, but it's going to be caught out there by Andrew Vaughn. So 2 gone now in the inning for the Franimal. The DH, the former MVP, Franmil Reyes hits one perfect into left. Runners on first and second for the Nats with 2 outs for Will Smith, the all-star catcher, and the 3-2 runners go, and he could have had ball 4 instead. He swings on an inside fastball, and we move to the top of the second. So up for the Cubs will be Patrick Wisdom on the 2-1 pitch. Wisdom hits one between Brady House and Mookie Betts, giving him a leadoff single for Chicago. Barney Crosby now comes up on the 2-2. He'll rip one deep right field. Juan Soto going back over the shoulder. Juan's going to make the play. 1 gone for Michael Conforto. After a stolen base, Conforto just takes a whiff at that slider away. We'll take it. Give him the sword. Now Victor Robles up on the 2-2. Swinging and miss on the slider away. What do you expect out of our guy Robles? We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 is the score for Chicago. O'Neill Cruz up first. Just gonna stare at strike 3 right down the barrel. 1 gone for Austin Martin, and that's a nasty curveball that catches the outside corner. Plesac dealing early. He's gonna get Brady House to ground out to short. PCI is not horrible in that one. But anyways, we go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second. Quickly going to the top of the third. Nick Madrigal up first for Chicago. A bounce one up the middle. That one is going to get through. If you remember for a couple seasons ago, the Cubs were trying to trade us Madrigal. Like, they were shopping Madrigal up to a bunch of different teams. He's still on Chicago because they've got him and J.P. Crawford now in the middle infield. I don't know how that one got past Austin Martin. The Cubs are going to have him on second and third with no outs here in the top of the third. And into the box steps Spencer Torkelson. He got the scoring started, and deGrom walks him. They're loaded for Andrew Vaughn. He had a home run in his last AP. This time he'll hit one to left. It's going to score at least one, maybe two. Yes, indeed. It's going to be 4-0 for the Chicago Cubs in the top of the third. Not the way the Nats envisioned this postseason starting. And here's another hit into right field. It's Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins going to make it 5-0, potentially 6-0. They'll hold the runner at third. Second and third, no outs. Patrick Wisdom up in the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the curveball. So one gone for Barney Crosby on the 3-2 pitch. I don't know why DeGrom hung that curveball. It's going to be 7-0. The Cubs, the 82-win Cubs, having their way against the Nats. They'll hold the runner at third, making it 6-0. Michael Conforto down the 1-2. It's one hard on the ground to Mookie Betts. There is now your 7-0 game as a runner moves over to third in the process. Victor Robles on the 2-2. Hits one soft on the ground to O'Neal Cruz. Cruz to Guerrero. But I mean, my goodness, the damage has been done. 7-0 is the score for the Cubs, and we're only in the third inning. Zach Plesac comes back in, especially when you got the Cubs ace in the mound, and Plesac, it's going to be hard to mount a comeback. He'll strike out Guevara. Mookie Betts now going to softly hit a circle change into center field. That one's going to be caught out there by, of course, Victor Robles. 2 down in the inning for the chosen one. Juan Soto on the 1-2 bounces one right in front of the mound. Plesac to first. The Nats go down in order once more. And we're only in the fourth inning. We'll keep DeGrom out there. This is pitch number 82. He starts this inning by walking Nick Madrigal. JP Crawford now up on the 1-1 pitch. He'll hit one deep in the air into center field. Guevara, though, is going back, and he will put him away. So there's your first out at the top of the fourth. Now for the Cubs, it will be Torkelson on the 1-1 pitch. You know the power this man's got, but this time he's going to get popped up into the infield. There will be the former MVP in Mookie Betts. 2 down for Andrew Vaughn in the 2-2 pitch. He's 2 for 2 in this game. He'll now be 2 for 3. Popping out to our shortstop in Brady House. Can we just mount together some hits, man? We're down 7-0. Vladdy comes up first in the 2-2 pitch, and there you go. Guerrero deep left field, no guidance, because, I mean, again, wow, we've cut it to 6. Okay, yep, all right. 7-1's now the score. Vladimir Guerrero going to go yard 412 feet off the bat of Vladdy Jr. Finally putting the Nationals on the board here against the Chicago Cubs team. I mean, it's possible. We've got the bats. We've got the power to make a comeback, but can we just put it together? I doubt it. It's 7-1. Franmil Reyes now in the 2-2 pitch. Hits one soft in the ground to the second baseman over there in Nick Madrigal. 1 down now in the inning for Will Smith on the 1-1 pitch. He destroys right-handed pitching, but instead Smith on the ground hard to JP Crawford. JP over to Spencer Torkelson. 2 down for O'Neal Cruz. Cruz gonna hit a changeup. Deep left field. That ball's got some carry. Going back to the walls. Andrew Vaughn. That ball's up. It's out of here. It's the second home run of the inning, and it is the first postseason home run for O'Neal Cruz, 381 feet, because you know, of course, he wasn't going to hit one with the Pittsburgh Pirates because that team was never going to make the playoffs. It is 7-2. O'Neal Cruz gets the scoring, I guess, continued here in this bottom of the fourth inning. Again, it's not possible. I mean, look how tall O'Neal Cruz is. Austin Martin went for the high five. Instead, he just kind of smacked his shoulders because he couldn't reach that high. Anyways, Martin's going to draw a walk. Here comes Brady House. Slide step by Plezak's going to throw us off, and House is going to fly out into left field. But the Nats have made it a 5-run game going to the top of the fifth. Johan Duran coming out to pitch. He did pretty well in the regular season, man. 2.78 for the ERA over 55 innings. Did a pretty good job for himself. He'll see Rhys Hoskins first in the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Duran comes in and strikes him out in the slider. Now it will be Patrick Wisdom on the 1-1 pitch. Wisdom into left field, but Austin Martin will barely have to move out there in left. 2 gone now in the inning, and up for Chicago will be Barney Crosby on the 1-2. Crosby's going to get popped up. There goes Brady House. We move to the bottom of the fifth after Duran goes 1-2-3 in the top half of the inning. Can we get the bats going again? Eric Guevara, unfortunately, just does not possess the power to put the ball at the park, or at least on a consistent basis. 1 gone in the inning for Mookie Betts will be Plezak's 86th. And Betts is going to get popped down the infield. There will be Torkelson at 2 gone, just like that for the chosen one in Juan Soto. He's been tremendous in the postseason for as many, stints he's had in the playoffs. And there you go. Soto in the center. Oh my goodness. Victor Robles. Of course, Victor Robles had to make the play. Okay, we go to the top of the sixth inning. Johan Duran still pitching. Conforto is going to blast one to right field. Soto, though, is chasing it back, and he'll make the play. So 1 down for Victor Robles on the 1-1 pitch. We should have just beamed him right there, just for the catch in center. And of course, Robles is going to pick up his first hit in like 20 years in the playoffs right there with the single up the middle. Nick Madrigal now going to hit one to left. That might score a run if Austin Martin can't cut it off. He will. So runners at the corners with 1 out for JP Crawford on the 3-1. Crawford to first. Okay, we're going to get the double play. Vladdy's going to tag Robles, or actually not Robles. He will tag Madrigal. We'll go now to the bottom half of the inning. Alec Mills now pitching for Chicago. Bottom 6, Vladdy at first. We couldn't hold up. Strike 3 on the sinker in. Up to the plate will be Franmil Reyes. Reyes hits one hard in the left field. That's going to get down for his second base knock of the game. And Franmil Reyes will try to stretch this one into 2. Robles is going to come up with the throw, but Fran Ram is in at second with a 1-out double. Let's see what Will Smith can do afterwards in the 2-2. My goodness. 2 down for O'Neal Cruz on the 2-2 pitch. Cruz hits one hard. Deep right field. That ball's got to get down right. No, it doesn't. Okay. We go to the top of the 7th, still down by 5. Torkelson up first. We hung a curveball. My goodness, way gone. Johan Duran leaves a curveball right down the middle of the plate, and it's now an 8-2 game. The 82-80 Chicago Cubs are putting a beating on the Washington Nationals right now. I mean, 2 down the inning. Patrick Wisdom doesn't care. He'll launch one deep in left field as well. That one's going to stay fair. It's now 9-2. The lead is back to 7. 401 feet off the bat of Patrick Wisdom. The Nationals just have no answers right now. I mean, they'll pick up 2 more hits. Runners on first and second. Luckily, Victor Robles is at the plate, so we're going to put him away. But we head into the bottom of the 7th, down by 7 runs. Austin Martin will lead things off. He'll draw a walk, so there's a start. Martin is on for Brady House, but unfortunately, again, Brady House is at the plate, so House will strike out. 1 gun in the inning for Eric Guevara. The Puerto Rican got on the 2-2 pitch. It's a fastball in the left, but that one will be cut out there by Andrew Vaughn. So 2 down now in the inning for Mookie Betts in the 2-2 pitch. Betts swing and a miss. To the 8th inning, down by 7. 2 gone in the inning. We just got to see a Spencer Torkelson at bat. Spencer's going to ground out to Mookie Betts, so he doesn't do anything in the top of the 8th. But again, still a 7-run lead for Chicago. Soto lead things off here in the bottom of the 8th. I mean, yeah. You know, I should have known. We should just wave the white flag when Victor Robles made that diving catch into center. Because, like, I mean, nothing's going up since then, right? Vladdy's going to strike out. Fran Ram, okay. Yeah, Ray's going to go deep in the left field. All right. Cool. It's our 3rd solo shot of the game. It's now a 6-run ball game. 9-3 is now the score. 419 feet off the bat of Franmil Reyes. Okay, Will Smith now in the 3-1. He'll walk. I mean, a home run here makes it a 4-run game. Let's go, O'Neal Cruz in the 2-2 Cruz. Nope, gonna get popped out the opposite way. That ball will be caught by Andrew Vaughn. Let's go to the 9th. The Cubs, with the bases empty, Andrew Vaughn home run. His 2nd of the game, so both Vaughn and Torkelson both hit 2 home runs. I think, that's 5 in the game for the Cubs if you add in the Patrick Wisdom home run. 435 feet for Andrew Vaughn. We go straight to the bottom of the 9th, down by, 7 runs again. Luke Jackson pitching for Chicago. It's a 10-3 game. Austin Martin comes up first. Strike 3 looking. That's just paint on the outside. 1 down for Brady House in the 3-2 pitch. He can't catch up. Again, Andy Pajes is coming soon. 2 down for Eric Guevara. Strike 3 fastball down. Complete domination by the Cubs here in game 1. I mean, not the direction anyone thought this game 1 was going to go. Again, you come into this game, the Nationals won 15 more games in the regular season than Chicago. The Cubs are a team that barely won the NL Central, which was god-awful. They were over 500 by 2 games. And yet they come into DC. They put an absolute beat down on the Washington Nationals, 10-3, and now we look to game number 2. And it doesn't, it's not technically a must-win, but it feels like a must-win considering the game we played here tonight. Jacob deGrom gets shelled. Zach Plesac does his job for 5 innings, and by the time, his pitch count was up, the Cubs are already up by 7 runs. So tomorrow we will look to game number 2 of the National League Divisional Series. It'll be episode number 97 of the Washington Nationals franchise mode. Folks, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.